Hi, this is President Andy Armacost, and I'm here today with Keith Malater, who's our newly appointed Director of the Indigenous Student Center here at UND. Keith, welcome.
Thank you.
We're glad you're here, and we're here today to talk about the upcoming Indigenous Peoples Day. And this is coming up when?
This is coming up on Monday, October 9th, and I'm super excited for the day. Indigenous Peoples Day is a day to celebrate and acknowledge the many contributions of American Indian people to our country. And so because of that, we are having a few events on Indigenous Peoples Day. At 10 o'clock a.m. on Monday morning, we will have a rededication of the Soaring Eagle Garden.
Right here.
Which is where we're at. It's a beautiful garden. The sculpture was done by Bennett Breen.
And he's going to be here that day.
As well as the garden was dedicated to Glinda Crawford, who was a professor here at UND for many years.
Yeah, that's an exciting opportunity to celebrate the importance of this. And there are special herbs that are planted here, special grasses.
There are medicinal plants in the garden, sage, sweetgrass, and cedar. Tobacco is another one, but I don't think there's tobacco in here. But yeah, it's a garden that includes all of those plants.
That's wonderful. And then later in that afternoon, I think we have a guest speaker that's joining us.
Yes, at 1 o'clock p.m. on Monday in the Memorial Union Ballroom, we are having a guest speaker, Jamie Davis. She is Turtle Mountain Chippewa and Standing Rock Sioux, and she is going to be speaking about the significance of Indigenous Peoples Day and why it's important for everyone to celebrate.
That's wonderful. And then I think later in the month we also have a couple big surprises, something to do with movies and film.
Yeah, so November is Native American month, and so we always celebrate at that time. And for one of the activities, we are going to do it in October, and that's going to be a private screening of Killers of the Flower Moon with a movie directed by Martin Scorsese with a star-studded cast: Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, and others.
And there's a particular Native American actor.
And there is a Native American actor, Tatanka Means, and there are plans for him. I just can't say at this time.
Okay, right. So we're hoping that he might be able to join us on our campus, but we're still working out the opportunity there.
Yes.
Good. Well, it's an exciting month, and again, the importance of Indigenous Peoples Day. You started off. Any additional thoughts about the importance of that day?
On Monday, reflect on the day, do something, acknowledge the land that you're on, acknowledge the contributions of American Indians in today's society, and just tell people about the day itself. I think it's a day of celebration for all American Indians. And I know the city of Grand Forks has officially called Monday, October 9th, Indigenous Peoples Day, and that happened a few years ago. And not all cities do that. And we are, I don't know if we're the first city in North Dakota to do it, but we're one of them.
So it's important for the city to honor this day, but also for the University of North Dakota as well. And when we think about the principles of dignity and respect, reflecting upon the contributions of Native Americans to culture, to our society, to leadership, and the great examples that exist, this is a great day to do that, as well as the history. And I always encourage on this day people to pick up history. The Indigenous people's history of the U.S. is a great one to start with, to understand that perspective of U.S. history. But in addition, I think this day is a day for us not just to reflect upon Native American history and the contributions of Native Americans, but also going forward throughout the year to think about the dignity and respect we show for all people on our campus. And I know, Keith, you and I talk often about how do we pull people together on the campus to appreciate one another, to appreciate each other's cultures, and to move forward together as a campus. So I hope you'll all join us in doing that on Monday, Indigenous Peoples Day.